my channel. I'm Tiffany May and this is Tiffany May Plans. If you're new here, thanks for stopping by. Today we are going to be planning in my creative journal. We're going to be setting it up for the month of November. I know it's already November, it's only a couple days in, but we will be setting this up. I am going to be using a whole bunch of these fall and Thanksgiving-ish stickers that I got from Hobby Lobby, and I also have this beige washi picked out. This is part of a 100-piece set that I bought off of Temu. And I have this. I know this is Christmas, but I love this one and I can't wait to use it. It's just a whole bunch of trees done in gold on this maroon background, and I am going to sneak it in as fall because a lot of these stickers have gold trim in them. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm also going to be using the Agenda 52 Paper Studio from Hobby Lobby to give my calendar here the headings that it needs. I also have this one here, the dates and holidays from the Happy Planner, because this has the small dates that I'm going to need to put onto the calendar there. So let's get started. So what I'm going to do, this is going to be my November header page, this is going to be my calendar, and then I'll start doing my Dutch door spreads in here for the month of November. I am going to have a Thanksgiving meal planner page that I'm going to need to put in this month, which is going to be like an extra little bonus page. And I may start doing a Christmas movie tracker separate from my other movie tracker that I have in here. I have that right here. This is all of the movies so far this year with little notes that I have watched. A couple of them are quite old. This one here was from 1986. I watched that one actually yesterday. This one was from 1985. I watched that last week for the Halloween week. Little Shop of Horror was a classic one that I had never seen before, so my boyfriend and I watched that one. So this is just movies I've watched so far this year, but I want to do a separate Christmas one because I like watching all those Hallmark movies and things like that. So I'll put that in there. And this is my reading log. As you can see, I've read 4 books so far. You can't really tell that one's there, but it's there. I can see it here off camera. And then I have my TV show tracker page here that I set up, but this is all stuff I will be setting up again for my next journal, because this one is almost done. I'm hoping it's going to last me till the end of the year. Let's get started here. We're going to put our washi. I'm going to go just into the middle there, and we'll trim it. Get my scissors out here. That's one. I want to really push it into the corner. That was one thing about this washi tape I noticed that I got from Temu, is that the edges every once in a while fray a little bit. I mean, it's been great washi. It does stick well, and it was a great set, but every once in a while the edges fray. So it was just a little weird. Okay, so I have my beige down. And then, like I said, I want to do, this one's going to be harder because it goes the opposite way, but I want to keep my trees straight. Let's see. And if I put it on this line, well, I guess that's all right. All right, so we're going to hang over the edge a little bit, and we're going to go right along the line here, just so that I can make sure it's all straight. I saw this washi tape and I like loved it. I think on camera it's coming up looking like it's triangles, but it's trees. We're gonna go along here, right along this line. Okay, there we go. I like that a lot. All right, washi is down. We will cut off our little edges here. Okay. Gorgeous. Love it. All right, so what I figured was I could do the month of November, and I have this beautiful little wreath here from this set. So I think I'm going to do this wreath right about here, and we're going to do the November right above it. And I'm going to take this sticker here that says Harvest Blessings, and we're going to put that right underneath that there. Okay, let me get out my month of November so that we're going to switch over to this Agenda 52 book. No, we're not. I lied. That's the wrong book. I'm going to go into this All Seasons book. Was that the one that had it? No, that did not have it either. Alrighty. One moment. We're going to go into Seasonal Illustrations. This is the book that had the month. We're going to pull out this November. Sorry about that. That was also a book from Hobby Lobby. And we're going to put our November header right there. And then, do I want the cornucopia on here? I think I'm going to go for it and just put the cornucopia on here as well. So I have to open this up. Okay. We're going to take this cornucopia and we're going to put that right down in the corner here. And then I am going to take this Gather Together and the leaf. I'm going to stick those kind of together. All right there. Take the little acorn as well. Right there. Okay. There's a couple more leaves here. I'm just making little clusters. Put that right here. All right. Sorry. I don't want the acorns to be going the same direction, so we'll go that way with that one. All right, so that's all that I think I'm going to use from that page. So we'll put that one aside. We've got another little leaf here. Put off of the Harvest Blessings. I think that page is done. Now we're going to get into these fall stickers. And this is just a single sheet. These are actually from, I guess, a couple years back in their fall section or seasonal section. So we're just going to take some of these leaves and just scatter them around. And I'm trying to just make sure that the colors and things all get spread out. And we have this berries branch that we'll put right here under the Harvest Blessings. So I'm basically just filling in with leaves. And I think I might take one of the same girls that I used in my big planner setup. And put her right in the center here. And then add the rest of the leaves in, not flowers. That would have been way off season. Maybe another green one. And another acorn. There we go. Okay, and just like that, the November header page is done for the month. And then we're going to spin our book. And we're going to work on this calendar. I have a couple of different colored markers. So I'm going to use this small set that I have. I also have a larger set. And we are going to use this one, which is in the color olive. And I'm just going to follow my lines here. I am not going to get a ruler out. I'm just going to go over my lines. Now we're going to go into the Agenda 52, numbers and days foiled, and I am going to use the black script. Let's see, this is a well-loved book, so it is getting very thin, but I'm going to start with Wednesday and work my way out each way, just because Wednesday is the longest day to fit in here. So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And I'm just going to place it as evenly as possible. And then Friday is very short, so we're going to put Friday in here. And then try and fit Thursday in between. Wednesday and Friday. And I am using my tweezers for this, just so I can kind of see where it lays. There we go. Okay, now we can do Tuesday. Monday. Sunday. Okay, and Saturday. And I will put some of the leaves over onto this page as well. There we go. That's why I just put them aside for the moment. I am going to put that book aside, though. I believe we're done with that. Slide those up. And we are going to go in here. I could use this. That's a very big November heading, but we'll use that. Okay. And November only has the 30 days. And this is just like how I did it last time. I just go in and I put my little squares on with my dates. You saw me do this when I did my October setup. That was pretty late. We have all of our dates on, and now we can come in and just decorate it up a little bit. I am going to take a couple more of these Winter Life girls and get them on the page. Some of the smaller ones that may be too small for the planner. Let's see. I like this one because she's in a darker sweater. So we'll put her. I'm going to cut off the clear that's on the bottom here. So it's just her sweater. Alright, just like that. And I like this girl with the coffee. Do I want to cut her? I think I'm going to put her down. I am going to cut some of the sticker off so it's a little shorter. I'm going to put her down here like that. All right, I like that. I think that's good for the girls. And then I'm thinking if I want to bring back some of the more fall florals that I found. Let's see. I have these blue and orange florals that I used in my monthly setup. That I could put some of. Let's see if there's a smaller one. I think I used the smaller, shorter ones when I did my other setup. But let's see, maybe this one. If I cut that in half, I could put it right there and have some fall floral. I'm calling it fall floral just because it's got the navy blues and oranges. So I just cut this sticker in half, and then I can just put it right along here, and it'll give me some decor up by the heading. There we go. And I could use the other piece if I wanted to down the side here, which I think I'm going to do. I like that. Go right along the edge. We'll bring it down towards our girl. And go along the edge there. That just gives us a little decor on that side. And then we will go back to our leaves. I don't have a lot opened here, but do like that one. That one. Definitely not scale to size. Okay, I like that. That is now set up and ready, and I do believe that our spread is complete. I'll just turn this back this way. So we did our washi tape over here, down here. We have our leaves, our harvest blessings with our November, and then our monthly calendar. And I do thank you all for joining me in this video. I do hope to see you all in my next one. Bye, glitter friends.